Good morning and welcome to another edition of Mark's Inspiration. Glad you could join me here today as always. And today we are going to speak about the fear of rejection. What a fear it is. It stops us from approaching that beautiful girl that we would just love to be with. The one we go home and fantasize about. Yeah, you guys know what I'm talking about. But we're too goddamn scared to approach her. So hang on, like and subscribe, do it now, and after this we'll talk about how to get past that great fear of rejection. You have to be strong enough to endure these things. You have to approach women. With today's social media, she's constantly being hit on. Women are always in the game. You have to stay focused. We are men. That's what we do. Are you ready for this? Rejection. Okay, you're out walking down the street. There's a lot of people, and what's coming down in front of you but this beautiful 9 or 10 on your scale walking towards you. What do? You look down the sidewalk, you look away. No. Yeah, that's what you do sometimes. You look directly ahead of you and you look at her. And if she's looking at you, don't look away until she looks away first. But continue looking at her. If she looks at you, you may give her a little bit of a smile, a friendly look. And when you get to her, stop and ask her, hey, what's up? How you doing? She may keep walking. She may not. She may stop. Oh, but then a lot of you are going to think, well, what am I going to say after I say that? You don't have to worry about it. You will be given what you're supposed to say at that moment. Now the question is, will you say it? Therein lies the problem. Why do you think it's so easy when people go out to a club or a bar or a party and have a few drinks? Because it lowers their inhibitions. They just say what's on their mind. Alcohol doesn't really make you high like you think it does. It depresses those fears, those angers, those shames, and all that crap that you have inside of you that stops you from being the man that you are. That's why it's easy for you to say hi. Hey, what's up? Where you going? Man, you're looking fine today. Or whatever comes to your mind. I've said a lot of things like that. I used to drink too, so I know how it is. A few drinks, you don't worry about rejection. The reality is you can do that without a few drinks if you just listen to yourself. What you are to say will pop up into your mind, and you need to say it immediately. But what happens sometimes? Well, what if she thinks this? What if she doesn't like that? You're seeking her approval. Remember, when you approach a girl, don't think about if she's going to like you or hope that she's going to like you. Think about, I wonder what she's like. I wonder if I'm going to like her. Yeah, she's beautiful and she's hot, but what is she like on the inside? Sure, for us men, the physical attraction draws us to someone, but that is just the initial beginning, the very start of finding out how truly hot she is. Because I'm telling you what, it's what's on the inside is what makes her hot or not. Yeah, she looks hot. And for you guys in your 20s, that's probably all you care about, most of you. I've been there, I know. But I wanted to have a connection too, but I was still more concerned about just jumping in the sack with a bunch of girls. And that's okay if that's what you want to do, if that works for you, but there will come a time in your life when you want something more than that. Like for myself, I can go anywhere in the world. Well, maybe not anywhere now because we have restrictions, but I can go to many places in the world and be with a beautiful, young, hot 20-year-old girl, 25, 18 if I like. Okay, but where is that going? I mean, when you get older, you want something a little more than just sex, especially when you learn how to get that wherever you want it. I could probably do that around here too, but I don't know how interested I am in American women because, well, we all know how American women are. Not all of them. And if that upsets you and pisses you off, you might be one of them I'm talking about. But if it doesn't bother you, then it's probably not one of you, okay? So, back to the approach anxiety. You think too damn much. Quit thinking and just speak. Who is it? Zan Parion says, blurt it out. And that's what you need to do. The same way with the actions. As soon as you see a girl and you think about approaching her, you should be walking towards her and not thinking about it. As soon as it pops in you, as soon as it pops into your mind, you go. As soon as what you want to say pops in your mind, you say it. Never second guess yourself. Don't worry whether she likes it or not, just say it. Because intuitively, inherently, you know what to say. It's this that stops you from saying it. And that's why when you have a few drinks or you're high, you can talk to girls much easier because you don't stop yourself. Your inhibitions are lowered and you just blurt it out. And that's the real you. A lot of people say, just be yourself. Yeah, if you can be yourself, but most people are afraid to be themselves. So they think, well, I wonder if she'll like that. Well, maybe I better not say this. She might not like that. Oh, what if I offend her? But, I mean, in the U.S., there is a problem about approaching women because we have such strange laws. So you just have to, once again, use your intuition. If your intuition says approach her, say something to her, then do it. But if you're sitting there thinking about it for hours, or maybe even 20 minutes or 5 minutes, and you're not sure, and you keep looking at her and you're thinking, she knows you're looking at her. You may be creeping her out because you're thinking too much. I have never had a problem approaching a girl if I didn't think about it. The only time I ever had an issue was when I spent too much time thinking about it. I'm talking about you meet a girl in a store or something, and you know you're going to see her again, so you think about what you're going to say the next day. It's too orchestrated, it's too constructed, it brings on too much. I think they can actually feel that vibration, that intensity, even when you're not around them. So when you come up to talk to them, you got this all planned out what you're going to say, and it doesn't work because it wasn't from who you really are. You figured out what you were going to say. And that's where you screw up. Don't figure out what you're going to say, just say it. All right, that's all I have time for today. If you'd like to donate, hit the PayPal button. And remember to subscribe. And if you'd like to get my help personally, marksinspiration.com is my website. You can contact me through there. Have a great day.